What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. This is your guy Christopher Watson, and we are back again for another review of JDM Legends episode 2. This episode is actually called Blue Light Special, and it will be covering a 1972 Skyline GTX. Now, I probably didn't say in the first review of this TV series, I said something like Eric and JDM Legends are JDM shippers, and what I didn't mean shippers, I mean JDM importers. So they import all types of Japanese cars, from Skylines, 240Zs, anything you can think of, RX-7s, all this stuff. So anyway, in this episode, Eric and JDM Legends actually restore. I say restore. They don't do a full restoration. They do a kind of like a back to factory spec almost restoration. I don't like that either. But anyway, they restored a 1972 Skyline GTX. So Eric imports this Skyline from Japan. It's a running, functioning car, but the previous owner in Japan actually did a GTR conversion on some parts. So GTR badges, GTR over fenders, things of that nature. Now, what Eric said as far as the Skyline is that the Skyline GTX came with a inline 6 dual carb inline 6. Eric said this customer was from Florida, so he'll be doing this restoration in Salt Lake City, and obviously either shipping it back to Florida or the customer's gonna get it from Salt Lake City and drive it cross country, which would be freaking awesome and scary at the same time. Anyway, the reason that this episode was called Blue Light Special is because the steering wheel in this car was blue and the headlights were blue LEDs. I don't know why anybody would do that to a classic car like that. It was just kind of dumb. And it had carbon fiber stickers, not real carbon fiber, which is like a no-no. The only way that that's cool is like if you literally can't get parts that could come in carbon, or if you can't get parts made out of carbon fiber, which basically nowadays you can't get any part made out of carbon fiber, but I mean economically, but it's still kind of borderline not cool. So anyway, Eric says he's gonna do basically a GTX restoration. So he's gonna restore the Skyline to GTX specs with a little bit of I guess GTR flair. So like have the over fenders, so it can have wider tires, things of that nature. The thing that I like about this episode and Eric in general, I say Eric, JDM Legends in general, the shop, is that they like to restore the car pretty much close to what the factory had. And what I mean by that is like aesthetically back to where the factory had the car. Performance is a different thing. If you can improve performance, but have the car look aesthetically like it came off the factory, I think that's perfect. I love Japanese cars, and I like the styling of them, and there's very few I guess body kits or fender flares or whatever aesthetics that make them look better than what came out of the factory. So I really like how they do their restorations. So like I said, he debadges the GTR stuff, he puts the GTX spec parts back on it, and the car's really, really clean. I would actually love to own a 1972 Skyline GTX. Everybody wants to go to a GTR, but the GTXs are pretty sick as well. So after watching this episode, seeing him finish the build, man, I have to say Eric, Josh, and Mauricio are like top-notch Japanese builders. They're just so detailed with every part of this, or every step of the restoration. It's almost like they're building a brand new car, even though the car isn't brand new. And so I think if I had the money to because I'm not rich. If I had the money to buy a car from them or have them restore a car, I would definitely spend the money, because they're legit. Now, as far as their like personality, Eric's pretty funny. Josh is like just a monotone guy. He's like, yeah, I really like cars, but he's so smart and so detailed with things. And that's just, unfortunately, that's really some car petrol heads. You know, they're monotone, but they love cars. And Mauricio's like, he's very, seems excited, but hey, he gets to work on cars all day. I would say I'd be excited as well, but some people get burnt out of doing that. So my recommendation on episode 2 is go watch it, go check it out. Compared to the first episode, I think that they're probably equal. You know, I'm still watching it. So I like I said, I really like the show. I really like the series so far, because I just like seeing the detailed, intricate parts that go into builds. But that's about it. So drop a line down below if you check this review out and check the show out. If you hadn't checked the show out, go check the review out. I'll try to have a link down below to the show. You might have to have a subscription, or you can go to velocity.com and see if they have this show on. But I would definitely check it out if you're a petrol head, a true petrol head. Now, granted, this is slow and detailed, okay? But anyway, we'll catch you on the next video. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. Peace out. What is up, YouTube? What is up, YouTube?